Hello everybody. Today we are going to use n8n to retrieve campaigns from Mautic via the version 2 API and create the campaign inside your SuiteCRM system. Okay, so let's go. Let's first look into the requirements. Assume you already have your Mautic set up and you want to start working campaigns inside your Mautic. So Mautic is working, Mautic is running. You already have the API configured. Check out my other videos on the API setup and preparation inside your Mautic as well. Then, of course, you've got your SuiteCRM up and running. And you want to get the campaign data into your SuiteCRM as well. Additionally, you've got n8n, and important, n8n can connect with both of your applications. So n8n can reach Mautic and can reach SuiteCRM. So let's take any campaign and just assume we want to clone this one here and call it test campaign 5. And that's already good enough. We don't have to do anything else just in order to get it working at the moment to see whether the integration works. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to read this one here inside n8n. Then, of course, you can do anything else with it, categorize it, group it or whatever, check the status, update it as well. And you need your SuiteCRM system as well. So here you can see we already have campaigns, but we're missing the campaign number 5. So how to transfer it over. Check out my videos on SuiteCRM and integration via n8n, because they are going into details of this one here. But just to give you a quick example here, we're doing a post method. It goes to legacy API access token on your domain. You need to have prepared your SuiteCRM as well for the API access, connecting with client credentials, and that's the client credential for my AI assistant. So that is doing a little bit more than just this integration here, but that's good enough to start with. That works, so we have been able to receive or retrieve the token. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to do a request. I can show you as well why. So if I search for Mautic, I can add a campaign to a contact or remove it from the contact, but then I only can do company contact actions, and segment actions, but I can't get anything around the campaigns. Additionally, there are some triggers, but those triggers don't work for if a campaign has been created. So therefore, I need to kind of do this manually. This is an HTTP request, and that's really the magic about integrations, because you usually have APIs for your software, and then you can build almost anything if the APIs expose options or features. So I want to use the get method in order to retrieve campaigns. So where are the campaigns? First of all, I have the API, and then I want to use the version 2 API. Careful, it only exists since Mautic 7. So if you're watching this and have Mautic 6, check out my other video on the version 1. It's a bit more clumsy, the response there, but overall it would work as well. Campaigns. And then we need to authenticate, so a predefined generic credential type. And I already have some basic auth, and I just use this one for testing here. So let's execute and see what happens. As you can see, I am able to retrieve all my campaigns here inside a JSON response. So what I want to do now, of course, you can do way more. So you can iterate through all of them, see whether they're active if you want to work with them, and then you can use those only. But for our demonstration purposes here, I just want to retrieve the number 5 here. So I would add this as a parameter here. So that looks good. Now we get all the details in a fairly structured manner from Mautic, from the API version 2. And what I want to do now is maybe I can take the name here and maybe even the status or the ID or something and write it into into SuiteCRM. So let's see how that works. So in order to do this a little bit in an easier manner, I've already prepared this one here, but let's see how you would retrieve the data structure if you wouldn't know what the SuiteCRM API expects. So first of all, I would say I get SuiteCRM campaign just in order to see what's the endpoint and does everything work and so on. So here I need to switch to get, and then I need to get data from the campaign module, and then I need to send the headers. Yeah, okay, of course. And I want to remove the body, and actually I can ignore SSL issues as well. You would not need this in production anyway. So here, this is fairly standard. So for the headers, you have to transfer this one. It's just what SuiteCRM expects. Check out my videos on the SuiteCRM API integration. So now let's give it a try and see how that looks like data structure wise. So we've got the type campaign. Okay. Then we've got an ID. That's probably what you need for updating, not for creating initially. Then we've got a name. We might add some dates or something. Then there's a description if you wanted to. And we've got status. Here it's active. And then we've got a campaign type. So these are all details that we could be using in order to create our details. So and then I would be able to rebuild this or reuse this. Let's just reuse this, and I'll show you how it looks like if we want to create something. So here we're retrieving the data from Mautic, and the ID is 5. So what do we have now? Authorization, of course, the bearer token from before, then content type, and here, this is the interesting thing now, the body. So what I want to do is I want to retrieve the name. So in order to retrieve the name, let me delete and show you again how to do this here. I would just drag and drop it. So it's JSON name if it's directly connected, and if it's a couple of hops before this, it will be something different, but you can always use the name here. So get Mautic campaign item JSON ID. And then I want to store this one in the CRM system and this one as well. So let me show you how that looks like if I open any random one. And then I've got other fields here. And then I've got a Mautic campaign URL, and there we've got Mautic campaign ID. So the advantage is if I click on this one here, I will be taken to the Mautic interface right away. So it makes it easier to work with both integrated applications. Here you can see the preview. For the status, it's at the moment inactive. So what you can do here is you would be able to check the is published and then true, false, and then depending on what you have there, you could then say inactive and add the status, and the status you will see it here as well. So here it's basically now a classical field mapping. So whatever comes from SuiteCRM should be updated here, and then you can maybe do this on a regular basis. The rest seems to be fine. So now I would try it and post this into our SuiteCRM system. And then we can go back to the campaigns view. And as you can see here, we've got now the campaign number 5. It's inactive and we've just created it. So I can click on it. I can go here and then I will be transferred over already to my Mautic. So the integration is fairly seamless. So as you can see, it is possible and very, very simple to integrate those two applications. Of course, if you have more logic, it will become more complex, but just to connect those both applications, it works quite smoothly. Here, if you have Mautic 7, I suggest you to use the version 2 API right away, because here the response is a bit more uncluttered. And for SuiteCRM, just as all the other SuiteCRM videos, check out my videos on the SuiteCRM integration part if you're interested. There's much more that can be done. and especially when building up integrations between those two applications. Okay, thank you very much for watching. That's all for today. See you next time. Bye.